Hey there, Joseph and Kristen. Hope you all are doing well today and enjoying your day off. This is your video lesson. There are three things I want to talk about. I'll go down the list, and if you have any questions at the end, feel free to shoot me over a message. I'll be more than happy to look at anything you'd like me to look at. So, awesome, let's get started. So first thing I want you guys to work on is his sitting position. When I have him get into position, when I do the popper, he seems to do really well running over and getting like in his chair with good heart to heart. But then what happens is, as soon as he goes to play a note, like he kind of cocks the guitar kind of sideways a little bit. It's just because it's a new guitar and a bigger guitar than we was used to before. So he's got to get used to playing notes without doing that. And so what he'll do, so like first thing he'll get in good heart to heart, like the guitar heart over top of his heart. But then as soon as he goes to play a note, it's kind of like this kind of business right here, right? So what you'll do is have him get into heart to heart, and then maybe put like a little toy up here, a popper like that, and just have him parachute and just play a note. For example, a G. Don't worry about this hand over here. Just getting used to playing notes without having to turn his whole guitar sideways, right? So have him run over in position, good heart to heart, get that thumb on the fifth string, and then play one note, G. And then maybe do another round with a different note. Do B this time, the second string open. And then, right, so you land that note, you say parachute. And you have him like run over in position, and then put that toy on top. Have him parachute. Remember, he can look down too, so he doesn't have to like, have his eyes closed or anything like that. Right? And then lastly, do E. So parachute, E. Right? So it should be easy enough because I think what's going on is he's like trying to like find the note over here, and then he kind of gets like, then this happens. If he just does an open string, I think that'll be very helpful just to kind of like get him used to the idea of like not turning his guitar like sideways. And putting the toy up there. So like maybe put a popper up there, and every time he does it really well, he gets to pop the popper. So if you roll the dice and he gets a 4, he has 4 notes, but then he gets 4 pops. So you have him run in position, thumb, play the note G, and then get the popper out, pop the popper off something because he likes the poppers, and then play the next one, and so on and so forth. So work on that for me. Next thing is kind of what we did, I think, last time he was in the studio is, let's see here, review the names of the notes. So you do the open strings first, and then do A, C, and then D. What I would do to kind of maybe to make it more interesting for him is what I like to do is like maybe like a circle on the paper, and then like make like a track around it, or maybe you can get like a board game or something like that that has like multiple move, like with a Candyland or something like that, or a Game of Life or something like that, where you can move the piece around the board and like have like a start and a finish. And every time he's able to find a note really well, he gets to move his game piece one space. And then if he gets to the end, like he gets like a special treat or something like that, or extra dessert or something. I don't know, whatever he wants that day. And then if you have a guitar, what you could do is what I do. I can't remember. I feel like you said you had a guitar by one. I'm 100% sure. If you do, maybe what you can do is see who can do it faster. So maybe you can get a little stopwatch out, and he can time you to see. Maybe he can call out a note for you to find. So you go, oh, A, C, or D, and he'll call out that letter name, and then maybe you do it wrong. Right? Go, oh, which one's C? I can't remember which one's C. Oh gosh, can you help me, Joseph? And then maybe he can come over and put your finger on where C is. So that might be a fun game. Maybe we might try that next time you guys are in the studio. That way kids, I always find that kids like to teach the parents a little bit about guitar. So have them run over position. Either you have another guitar and you both do it at the same time so you can get there faster. Maybe let him win like every for every 3 he wins 2 or something like that. And then if you don't have a guitar, make like a little track, and every time he does it, he gets to move his game piece, and then when he gets to the end, he gets a special prize, or he's earned a reward, I should say. Or you can have him teach you on where those notes are. So you can review them real quick, like review one of them. Like here's D, and then you go, okay, now it's my turn to play D, and you can forget where it is, and then he could show you. So that'd be a fun game to play. And then the last thing I want you guys to work on this week, in terms of new stuff, is the Pinky Push-Up Primer. So what you're gonna do is, get your left hand out, okay? Thumb. And then you put your ring finger and your pinky right on the same, right on your thumb like this. And they're tucked in together. They're like best buds forever. And then what you're gonna have Joseph do, and you can do it too, and this is something you can do away from the guitar as well. Have it here and lift the pinky up. So right now I just want to get him used to lifting the pinky with this not moving. Eventually what it's gonna look like is this. Right? You put that ring finger right there on the third fret of the second string, down, up, down, up, play, down, up. Hear that note rings through the push up? This will get his pinky moving, right? When you play things like that. So we want to start preparations for that right now. So thumb, and then the ring finger, and then pinky touch. And I just want him to practice just keeping this finger down while this one lifts up. What you can do if he's having trouble, if he does this, you can touch this right here for him, just very lightly, don't push down or anything like that, and have him try to lift his pinky up. If it comes out super far, that's totally fine, because right now I'm just getting him used to lifting that finger. What we're gonna do later is we're gonna lift that finger up. You have to like part way up, so basically to where the nail begins on the ring finger, and then back down real slow. But right now, just lifting up and down. Right, just like that, and keeping this one in place. Make sure these don't fly away either, so you keep these kind of like just hanging out over here. All right, those are the 3 things I want you to practice for me. Like I said, if you want me to look at anything, I'd be more than happy to give my 2 cents. All right, well, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you same time next time. Take care.